Josiah in Toronto.
Yes, ma'am.
We're old pals from this year, my goodness.
Indeed.
How are things, okay?
Whenever you're ready.
Great, thanks.
Good. Should I wait till he's...
Maybe.
Maybe we should wait, yeah, because it kind of adds to the background there,
Sorry
you know?
about
It's okay. Did you get to have a good time at TIFF at least? Enjoy yourself a little bit in Toronto, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see a couple movies.
Good. Yeah, what'd you see?
I saw The Master.
Good one.
And I saw Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, I'm
Both.
seeing that on Tuesday. I haven't
Oh,
had a
yeah.
chance to see it yet, so I hear it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. Good.
Okay. Now.
Alrighty.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Congratulations. Another great job. My
Thank
goodness.
you.
And
Thank you.
what is it with you and your scripts and when you get something and you're like, okay, I got to do that one?
Well, this one was pretty obvious. It's Steven Spielberg, first of all, Daniel Day-Lewis, Tony Kushner writing the script, not to be forgotten, and amongst so many other great actors, Sally Field and Tommy Lee Jones and John Hawkes and Tim Blake Nelson and James Spader, and I mean, you could go on and on listing fantastic actors that are in this movie, and I was delighted and honored to be a part of it.
I understand that Daniel Day-Lewis recommended you for the role.
I understand that too.
That's pretty cool, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, seriously. Like, I always say that if Daniel Day-Lewis read The Phone Book, I'd probably be first in line to watch that movie. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you ever, what was the interaction with you and him on set? And what's it like to work opposite that man?
Well, first, but before we ever met, he sent me, we communicated quite a bit through text messaging. And sent some really warm notes that meant a great deal to me. I mean, he's a phenomenon and someone I look up to so much. And, when we actually met, it was pretty much in character. He was in costume, in voice, and it wasn't Daniel and Joe exactly. I called him Sir, he called me Robert. And Robert and Abraham Lincoln, it was a bit of a strained relationship.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln was a bit of an absent father, especially when Robert was young. He was out on the circuit. So I thought that was really interesting. You'd think, oh, one of the greatest men of history, he probably had a great relationship with his son, but this movie doesn't just paint a patriotic picture of an angel. It really shows a man, a human being.
Warts and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal man, of course. But is it something when you get a script like this, you feel, oh God, I got to go back and do a little history lesson?
I always like history because it's stories. I had a really good history teacher in high school. It was probably my best teacher in high school, named Mr. Bechtel. And he always made it like a story. It never felt like we were having to memorize dates or things, because I think that stuff sucks.
Yeah.
But, Mr. Bechtel would come in and tell us stories, and I always liked it. And to me, that's the best way to learn.
That was the same way. I loved American history. I know, poo-poo, I'm a Canadian, but I just found American history, especially this period, so fascinating.
It is. It's a fascinating time in history.
Amazing. Next from you, my friend, you were behind the camera. We're going to see you direct, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. What was that like for you? And I can't even imagine all the amazing directors you've worked with over the last few years and what you took from them. What was it like to do that?
Well, I do think, being lucky enough to work with three stellar directors in 2011, Rian Johnson, who wrote and directed Laufer, Chris Nolan, who, co-wrote and directed Dark Knight Rises, and Steven Spielberg, who directed Lincoln. Being in their company did embolden me to this year, give it a shot. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've been working on the script for years. Scarlett Johansson took a part in it, and Julianne Moore took a part in it. They're both brilliant actresses, and we had a great time. I think the movie's turning out well.
And you're playing a porn addict?
Well, yeah, the movie's called Don John's Addiction, and he is a bit of a Don Juan. He's a selfish guy who objectifies everything in his life, and porn, his addiction to porn, is sort of the central metaphor there. But it's a darker comedy. I think it's pretty funny.
Oh, good. I look forward to it. Well, again, congratulations. You did a wonderful job in this, and it's always wonderful to talk to you. And we'll be seeing lots more of you, my friend.